Hello, OTC traders. This is Victor from the Penny Stalker channel. And right before we get into the list, which I did a little different today, I wanted, I wanted, I want you guys to go into my mind a little bit and to see where it is at. And at the age of 15, I read this book, John Livingston Seagull, which is written by Richard Bach. It's a very tiny book, very simple. It even has some images and stuff. And but that little book changed my life. It gave me freedom to my thoughts. It told me things that were not said to me before, and from that point on, my life was different. I was not longer bound to the chains of the earth, but I was free to let my mind go and dream and work hard to make those dreams a reality, and not be discouraged when things were going bad or where people told me that something could not be done. So I think that's very important. The book is about a bird who wants to fly, but his flock tells him that he's a seagull and he's not meant to like perfect flying, because if he was, then his wings will be like a falcon and this and that. He says, no, we just born to fish around the to hang around the fishing boats and in the shoreline. That's our. But anyway, he kept trying to fly. He made mistakes. He kept perfecting the art of flying, and then he met other people that wanted to fly like him, and they trained him more. He learned from them, and then he found some other ones that they could transport themselves just by thought. And anyway, the book was great. I ended up reading all of his books, and a couple of quotes that I got from the book is, if you argue about your limits, you get to keep them, which means that those are excuses for not doing something. And then everything is possible if you are willing to pay the price and sacrifice. So it's not I'm not preaching a sermon or anything, but just give it a thought. And if you run across this book, you can read it, or you can also, I think you can hear it on YouTube on audio. So guys, what I did is I did something different today. I wrote this. I said my lottery ticket for Tuesday, February 16, from rags to riches. Subscribe now or cry later. Fair warning. So what I did, guys, is I created a shopping list, and I said my shopping list. Please. So I imagine I'm going to I guess I'm going to the broker. I'm going to ask for this. This is my shopping list to go from rags to riches. And before I go on, I want to thank everyone for watching the videos. Please share them. Don't be ashamed to share the videos. Don't be embarrassed to like them, to make a comment. Just because I have an accent and doesn't mean anything, guys. I kind of equate this to like going to a restaurant and getting some kick-ass food, and instead of saying, that food was excellent, I'm going to come here next time, you say, you know what, the food was excellent, but the waiter, he didn't speak perfect English. So I don't want you to think that way, guys. Please open your mind. Open your mind. All right, listen and think positive, please. So what I did is I'm going shopping, right? And I said, please give me 100,000 shares. And again, I'm asking for 100,000 shares, but my shopping list could be cut in half by just get 50,000 shares. So there are many ways to play around this. I just an idea of shopping list to go from rags to riches. And also, listen, this is very important for everyone. Here, I think here, there are probably 5 or 6 tickets that have gone. I introduced them as a triple zeros, and they already moved on to the next double zeros. For instance, WRFX, I introduced them at 0.0004. Imagine how many times that thing has multiplied. EWLL, I introduced it at a 0.00. TXMC, I introduced it at 0.00. BLUU, I introduced it at 0.00 a while ago, but I did. And aluminum fuel and power, I believe I introduced them as a 0.00. Bani, I introduced as a 0.00. And I believe SRMX also. So all these guys are graduating from 0.00s. That's how important the 0.00s are. That's where the roller coaster begins, okay? And that's where we can have an entrance point, not paying too much for each share. So just, you guys had to give a thumbs up to the 0.00s. They're going to be kings of the world, all right? And again, you guys are in the presence of one of the best OTC channels in the web, all right? Just OTC. I love OTC. I made my fortunes in OTC, okay? And remember, it's risky. This is not financial advice. This is just, I'm playing around, guys. So let's get started. So I say, please give me 100,000 shares of WRFX. It's trading at 0.0047. It had an increase of 20%. It's called World Flex, and it's a cyber play. Those 100,000 shares are going to cost you $470. Again, you can go for half of that. Next ticker symbol is EWLL. It's trading at 0.0028. It had a decrease of 12%, so there is a little dip, and it's called eWellness, and it's telehealth. Great CEO. He has a couple of different companies, and with the pandemic, this company is going to benefit. So please, don't play dumb. Next ticker symbol is TXMC. It's trading at 0.0019. It had an increase of 5%. It's called Tyrex Corporation, and they do tires recycling. And if you buy 100,000 shares, it's going to cost you $190. I like this company very much. Tire recycling, there's a big problem with tires. Big consumers of tires in the whole world. And as far as I know, they don't know what to do with so many tires. And this company is recycling them. Next ticker symbol is RTON. It's trading at 0.0068. It had a decrease of 15%. So there's also a dip, guys. And it's called Right On Brands. And they have a product called Humbly Hemp. And they do drinks, snack bars, and things like that. And there's also trending everywhere in Twitter and on Reddit. Next ticker symbol is AEGY. It's trading at 0.006. It had a decrease of 20%. So guys, there is a little dip right there, and it's called Alternate Partners, and they do weed and alternate energy. What do you think of that? And 100,000 shares is 60. Now, if you're low on cash, you can go heavier on this one because it's a 0.00. You can go, get more than 100,000 shares. Okay. Next ticker symbol is BLUU. It's trading at 0.0069. It had an increase of 9%, and it's called Blue Water. Although it had an increase of 9%, this company was higher. Now it just dipped, and now it's scrolling back up. And they have a product that is called Ultra Premium Rum, and 100,000 shares is going to cost you $690. Next ticker symbol is AFPW. It's trading at 0.0031. It had a decrease of 6%, so there is a small dip, and it's called Alumi Fuel Power, and they do hydrogen. Guys, hydrogen is going to be big. I just put an article on my Twitter account and for the Patreons about hydrogen. It's huge. And this company, I like this company, all right? I already said it on Twitter, and I'm saying it right now on YouTube. AFPW could be BRLL. Okay? So, guys, please, I don't want the same thing to happen. That happened to so many people, you know? They didn't listen to me, they just played dumb. All right? Don't do that. Slap yourself on the face and wake up. Aluminum fuel power. Next BRLL. If you buy a million shares, it's going to cost you 310. Man, I'll be happy with a million shares. Imagine if you had a million shares of BRLL. Okay? If you snooze, you lose. And aluminum fuel power is hydrogen. I like it. $310 for 100,000 shares. Next ticker symbol is SRMX. Actually, this one I did not introduce it as a 000. I only introduced this a couple of days ago. It's trading at 0.012. It had a decrease of 32%. The day before that, it had a big jump. And it's called Saddle Ranch, and they do digital content for TV. Actually, now that I read what they do, yes, I introduced them before. I remember that at a very low price. And that's the highest ticker right now. And 100,000 shares is going to cost you $1,200. And then last but not least is our friend Bani. BANI is trading at 0.0015. It had an increase of 25%. It's called Banneker, and they do clock and watches. And since the first time I introduced them, I say, who wants a clock? Who wants a watch? Apple makes the most popular watches, and every cell phone brings a clock. But I don't know what's going on with them. They've been increasing. I introduced them, I think, at 0006. Now they're almost 3 times that amount. So anyway, on my shopping list, I spent $3,800. And I would like to take a look in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time to see how much is this worth. All right. And again, remember, if if that's too much, then you can go half. And then half is going to be 1900 or lower. Just reduce it or do 10,000 shares of each one. Okay. So this is just an idea, an example. This is a lottery ticket. I'm putting it out there for you guys. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, that's excellent. Go on Twitter. That's even better. I put out notices on Twitter. I put out news articles that I find. And then if you've done those 2 things, there's one more thing that you got to do, and that is to become a Patreon. Oh, that's the limelight, guy. Those guys get treated like millionaires, because remember, one of the mottos of this channel is to print millionaires. That's what we want to do. We want to print a lot of millionaires. Okay, so do all those things, and safe tradings. Thank you for watching, and the Penny Stalker channel really loves you guys. Thank you.